Hey, everybody out there in YouTube land, Jake of the One Man Band is back again, and I got something new for you. This is RWBY Summer Rose Court. This is a fan-made game, fan-made visual novel, actually, about RWBY. And, one of you guys suggested I look this up, so I looked it up, and it looks super awesomely amazing. And it's supposedly set in a different world than RWBY, but it uses all the same characters. So without beating around the bush too much, let's go ahead and start this game. Ooh, prologue. And that's probably all I'm going to play because this is indeed a demo. The people who are creating it are still hard at work at it, and I'm probably just going to play the prologue, so. It was soon to be a grim night. Is that grim as in like bad, or grim as in the creatures are grim? For some reason this looks like Ponyville. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it just looked like Ponyville. The Kingdom of Vale and its capital heart, Beacon. A shining jewel of a city. It was an island of hopes amidst the despair that ran rampant throughout the rest of the plain. The plane in the sky. Sorry about that. But soon the kingdom came under siege from a threat that its people had long thought to be only a myth. The creatures of Grimm. Whoa! Well, that ain't good. Everything's on fire now. Dear Princess Celestia, Ponyville is burning. From the shadows they erupted, eager to devour. One horde attacked the city itself, ravaging every bright soul within. Well, that's not good. I mean, look at these. There's like Beowulfs. I mean, even though, like, if this is not, like, the complete, like, art style right here, I still think this looks pretty cool because it's symbolism, it's symbiotic, it's cool, it makes it look like, oh, there's so much confusion going on. Another horde, smaller but no less dangerous, made to ransack the castle. Oh, people are dying, and these look like Doberman Grimm. You had to take one of the scariest dogs ever and make them into Grimm. The castle guards stood no chance. Well, in that case, I would suggest getting some better guards. For the creatures of Grimm have hides too tough for their blades to pierce. Their fangs and claws were made to rip through armor, to break bone, and tear flesh asunder. This they did, and their eternal quest to sate the hungers that drove them. Oh. Ah! Sword to the heavens! For this is the sword that will pierce the heavens! And so they would, moving further into the castle, until they came upon the king and the queen of Vale. Oh, dang! But they're ready to fight. And even though it's the king and queen, there's only one throne. That's okay, they just take turns sitting on each other's laps. Vale's rulers were brave and true, fierce fighters who defended their homes and family with strength and determination. But defending it from what? Because it just stated that the Grimm were creatures of myth, and they just, I mean, are humanity still fighting each other in this universe, in this world? Probably. Oh no! But even the mighty king and queen was soon overtaken and devoured. That is a dapper crown, though. I am liking that. It's all like has roses on it, and it has like the Sailor Moon thing going on. No human forged steel or mere human strength could possibly defeat the foul beasts. So in this universe, the Grimm are like totally overpowered. But that's okay. All seemed lost as the night drew on. Screams of horror shattered what had once been a quiet night. Oh, but look at them people. Looks like we got Ozpin and Glenda. It was then that the king's advisors, Lord Ozpin and his old-time friend, Lady Goodwitch, appeared. They're like, alright, time to throw down in this here party. Lady Goodwitch, a renowned wizard of the North. Ha! Because she's based off the Good Witch of the North. Ha ha! It's great! Cast devastating spells that banished the Grimm from the castle. While Ozpin kinda just stood there, looking awesome. Though the mighty force of magic, Lady Goodwitch saved the people of Beacon from the hordes of the Grimm. The people gave a great cheer when they realized what had come to pass, and that their lives had been spared. However, the cry of celebration soon turned to one of mourning, as they realized that the king and queen had been lost in the attack. Well, now I know that, like, these creatures were told of in myths, but I think you need to immediately make better swords. Have you tried forming silver? That seems to work in The Witcher. Silver kills monsters better than steel. And upon further investigation, the young princess of the kingdom had vanished as well, presumed dead. Well, that's never good. However, Lord Ozpin was not convinced that the Grimm had slain the young princess, as they had her parents. He asked Lady Goodwitch to search for any sign of the princess, and to cross the entire kingdom, if necessary. Lady Goodwitch agreed, and as Lord Ozpin took the throne as regent the next day, she swept away into the night. Therefore, the only thing that could drive the Grimm away leaves the kingdom. But that's okay! I'm okay with this. And so begins our story. Whoa, look at these! Oh, that was it? That was just the prologue? Well, let's play Act 1, shall we? This at the beginning it said that it's just the prologue in Act 1 here, so looks like we got some people riding some things, some of them things. Raptors? Yeah. I stretch and wake. Ruby Rose, is that us? You look groggy. It's early. Oh, but look at the face! Look at that face! It's so cute! At least I slept well anyway. Ah! Yang's gone already? That's new. I'm usually way up before she is. Well, maybe it's your birthday. 7 years later and I still can't get over how early everybody gets up. So you've been here for 7 years. Okay. Oh, did you notice the decals on like the chest and the barrels? It was all Yang's symbol, her emblem. Man, this is awesome! Yeah! I'm getting pumped! So much small stuff that I'm loving. I'm gonna go find Yang. We've probably got chores that need doing. Let's see, check the market. Check Sand Dragon pens. Let's go to friggin' Sand Dragons! Heck yeah! Look at that thing! Oh, it's so awesome! I'm gonna name. Okay, it already has a name. Oh, okay. Rawr. Oh, look at Yang! She's like, whoa, yes! Look at them abs underneath. Yeah, them abs. Hey, don't take that tone with me. You know better I'm working with what I got, alright? Yang, what's going on? Morning, Ruby. I'm sorry! The dragons are just throwing a temper tantrum. Isn't that right, Ember? What about Celestia? Yeah, it would be Celestia. So I was right about the whole Princess Celestia thing! I had to separate her from the rest of the dragons. She wasn't playing nice. What's got them so upset? We can't exactly afford to have angry sand dragons on our hands. Ah, well, we gave them their food last night, thinking we had plenty left over, but we're out of dragon food. Yup. What do dragons even eat? You've checked all the bags? Yep, we're completely out. That's not good. Remember the last time we ran out of food? We had to feed them Jeffrey! And that wasn't very good! He was real scraggly, and they weren't satisfied with him. But it's not going to come to that this time. We ran out of Jeffries last year, remember? Because I have the first chore for the day. Are you serious? Of course I am! Dragons are hungry and they need somebody to babysit them so they don't cause havoc in the pens. Get a move on to the markets. The supplier probably has her stall up by now. Fine, I'll go get them some food. Man, I'm just your errand girl, ain't I? Get back here as soon as you can. I don't know how long I can keep them in these chokeholds. Well, there are a lot of people here. The market hasn't been this busy for a while. Yeah, look, it's Yang's emblem is everywhere. She owns all this. I search through the piles of animal feed, looking for dragon food, but find nothing. Hey, do you have any dragon food? I'm not seeing any. Oh, look at you. I'm almost positive that we have at least one bag somewhere in here. I'll go check for you. Okay. Oh, you're back. I'm sorry, but we're completely out. The next shipment's due later this week, and you don't mind waiting? No. Don't worry about it. We'll just find another Jeffrey, and we'll feed him. I'll head back to the stables and ask Yang if she wants what she wants to do. Thanks for looking, though. Come on, you lazy dragon, get back inside. The supplier didn't have any food, and she won't have any more until later this week. Ruby, we need this food now. We can't keep hungry dragons smack dab in the middle of the village. Soon they will go looking for people who aren't called Jeffrey. We could go to the next village over. They don't have as many dragons as we do, so they're bound to have some feed left over. That'll work. If we leave within the hour, we can get back here in the afternoon and leave before nightfall. So are we taking the dragons with us, or are we leaving them here? Yang and I go to the neighboring village. Though there haven't been hostilities between the clans in a long time, we are treated very coldly, and it is made clear that the sooner we leave, the better. Jeez, they don't like visitors or nothing. We just come here to spend our money. We're gonna come here to spend our money, help you get rich, help the economy, so we can buy some freaking food, so we can go back to our own village. But if you're gonna be mad about it, okay, whatever. A little bitter, but not wanting to start a scene as so far from home and safety, we pay for our goods and leave while the sun is high. It isn't ideal traveling conditions, but we are more willing to face the desert than a town full of prickly strangers. I mean, the desert is easy. All you need is water. All you need is water. And that's all. I'm just wrapped up in my sheet clothes. I love it how we're in the desert. I always like desert settings. Yang? Was it just me, or were some of those villagers treating us, well, rudely? Yeah, but I didn't want to start anything. If I wanted to, I would have killed them all with my amazing abs. You wanted to avoid trouble for once? What's wrong with you, sis? Quiet, you. The Xiaolongs have history with that clan. Most of it isn't very nice. But when we're not fighting, we trade. You know, live and let live. In which case we're killing each other. So it is die and let kill. Kill and let kill. Kill. It's the only way anyone lasts out here. We have to watch out for each other at least some of the time. The desert is a cruel mistress. What do you say to take a little break? My sister and I approach the oasis, intent on water and shade. I take off my cloak, preparing to enjoy the cool shade of the trees. We are barely 30 feet from the patch when the sand starts shaking. Whoa, earthquake! That's not good. Oh, looks like some Grimm coming out of the ground, and we were riding dragons. The hyena Grimm emerged from hiding underneath the sand. Yeah, they're actually gonna be called, I heard, like, the creators of this game, they did a podcast, they were gonna call them Hysterias, I think? But, it is joined by its fellows, and my sister and I are surrounded. Oh. Eee! The dragons! Damn it! These are creatures of Grimm! We can't kill them with my, Galave? Is that like some sort of desert knife? Yang, catch! Whoa, what is happening here? I knock a Grimm towards Yang, who destroys it with her aura. Oh, Yang has control over her aura. And apparently mad kicking skills, because look at that, she's just like, bam! One of the beasts slips past Yang's guard and swipes at Ember. She rolls in surprise and hops backwards, throwing Yang to the ground. I'm fine, don't worry. A Grimm approaches Yang from behind. She didn't notice. Behind you! Don't die, Yang, please! I jump from my dragon and swing my glove. My weapon. It catches the beast in the jaw and the blade breaks. Oh, that sucks. Oh, so it's a staff thing. Crack. What? Oh, this ain't good. I shake myself out from my stunned stupor when another monster charges at me. I beat it back and glance over at Yang. Yang is fighting 3 Grimm at once. She looks too tired. I wonder if we'll make it out of this. Probably not. Oh, mysterious stranger Jafar. Hello. It's Glenda! My name is Glenda Goodwitch, and I am looking for the Xiaolong village. Would you be so kind to guide me there? Sure, I'm Yang Xiaolong, and this is Ruby. We'll take you back to the village, just let me get our dragons. Very well. You watch yourself, Ruby. I don't trust her. She just saved our lives, but still, I don't trust her. Oh, look at this! It's awesome! This artwork, I love it! You don't look like most people in this part of Vale. Well, I'm adopted. Just, way to bring that up! Way to make my existence awkward again! And I notice you have silver eyes. That is certainly an unusual trait. I guess I do. I guess it is. I mean, yeah, I do. It is. Why? Why are you asking me these questions? Your companion. She called you Ruby? Yang's my sister. Well, my adopted sister, but yeah. What you want? I hope you don't think badly of this, but I do not have time to dance around the subject. You're Ruby Rose, are you not? Yeah? Well, how do you know that? I've come to take you back. No, wait, back? Back where? Back to the village? Because we be going to the village already. We gotta go feed some dragons. I'm here to return you to your kingdom. My kingdom? What are you talking about? You are the Princess of Vale. I have come to take you to Beacon, whence you may rule your kingdom once again. I'm 15. I need an adult. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just a girl. I said I was adopted, but there was a caravan that got attacked by bandits, and the Xiaolong took me in, and when I was barely 10. I'm 17, that means. Lady Ruby, I'm sorry, but I do not have time for this. As we speak, the creatures of Grimm are beginning to fight in an organized manner. Did you see how the beasts which attacked you earlier were acting? They came out of the sand. That's not normally a thing. That is not how the creatures of Grimm normally act. They do not strike in waves or wait until someone's back is turned. They run in, strike, and if they don't kill you the first time, they will most certainly do it the second. I need you to come back to Beacon. Once you are there, we can truly begin to fight back against these monsters. If you do not come with me, I fear that the fate of this world... I fear for its fate. Will you come with me? Way to put so much weight on my shoulders, so I'm gonna say no. I turn around and put my cloak back on. Like a boss! Good. I shall speak to Miss Xiaolong and... What did you say? I'm not going to leave the village. I'm sorry you came all this way out here, but I don't want to leave. Ruby, I'm sorry, but you don't have much choice. You are the princess, and you must lead your people. Yo. Yang. Oh, Yang, you're back. We can ride as well. Oh, we can ride as well as talk. You'll ride with me then, I think. And we're back in the village! Miss Rose, there are preparations to make before we leave. You have best get started on them immediately. Yang? Don't worry, sis. I've got you. Go do what you need to do. What do you think you're... So, about those preparations, how cold is it in the castle? Normally we Xiaolongs make, our panties from the hides of rogue sand dragons, but maybe you should get Ruby something woolen. Woolen panties. Dude, that's just gonna itch and it's gonna be real uncomfortable. I'm telling you. I mean, if her royal butt froze to the throne, how would her subjects take her seriously? Queen Ruby of the Icy Rhea! Is it going to strike fear into the hearts of anyone? She's flabbergasted. Oh, do they make armored underwear? That would be even better. You know, that way it would really froze over, since it's metal, and metal gets cold. I'm thinking we could get Ruby a set make out of plate and chain. Put some spikes on there so to intimidate her enemies as she rides into battle, or... I'm starting to catch on fire! I am the Human Torch! Or we could make something out of an Ursa skull. Have you ever been headbutted by one? They're really strong. Her junk would be stylish and safe in a pair of those. Are you writing this down? Oh, didn't mean to do that. Actually, I just remembered. I have a thing. Later. And like that, we have left the building, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, yeah, we had a smithy? Glad I gave that woman the slip. I need to get my weapon fixed in the case she tries anything funny with me. Don't worry, sweetheart. You'll be better soon. Just hold on. Hold on for me. Be strong a little longer. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. So, are you gonna buy anything, or do I have to ask you to leave? Yes, as in I was going to buy something, not, yes, tell me to go. Well, it's not really here, I'm not really here to buy anything, it's more of a no on both options. Uh-huh. Can you please fix her, please? That's a nasty break. You're better off getting a new weapon. Just fix her, please. I am begging you, Sir Blacksmith. It's gonna take time to reforge something like this. The metal still won't be as strong. We've got a nice selection of them spear things in the back if you want to take a look. How about it? Nope. I've been working with metal a long time, miss. Trust me, you'll see more use out of one of the new ones. Thanks for the time, then. Wait, I can fix it! Yay! Just leave it here and I'll see what I can do. Dragonfire takes a while to get going, but it'll give you the best results. All I need to do is start poking my desert dragon over there, pulling his tail a little, then he'll breathe fire right into my furnace. Don't you worry. Look at that. We're just sitting here, waiting. Is there anything else I can help you with? No, I'm fine. So, why are you still here? You mean I can't watch? No, you see, I'm working with metal, it's an art form, and I can't really do it while somebody's watching. Plus, the forge gets extra hot, so, I'm not wearing any pants, and that would just be way awkward. Okay. Take good care of her. I'll be back soon. Man, those repairs can't be done soon enough. My poor child, all alone in the arms of a stranger. I can't even think about it. Can't go home just yet. We left that creepy good witch lady there to talk to my father. I'm gonna go hang out with Yang and distract myself instead. I bet she's with her dragons. Let's go check out. Aw, kissing the dragons. Who's a good girl? Sing a song to me, baby. Chirp. You gotta do better than that if you want dinner. Sing! Shriek! Ow! Ruby. Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. I was teaching Ember how to dragon. You know, because dragoning means sing. I think you're dragoning pretty well already. Anyway, sis, speaking of dragons, the storyteller's doing our favorite show tonight. Do you want to come with me and kill some time? I ditched that good witch lady in Dad's tent, and they're still talking, and he hasn't kicked her out yet. Yeah, then I definitely don't want to go home. I need a break from these dragons. They've been antsy and stubborn all day. Yes, I'm talking about you, Fussy Fangs. Anyway, let's go. Yang and I stand on the outside of a small semicircle of children and young teens. A few adults are scattered here and there, but holding onto their children's hands or with their babies on their laps. It is more of a child's event. Yang and I are the oldest people there, unaccompanied. And here we tell the great story of something I do not know about yet. All of them are dark-skinned, sandy-haired Xiaolong villagers. Though no one says anything, I know I must stand out like a sore thumb. It reminds me of Glenda. Dang, this pale complexion of mine! I don't want to be reminded of Glenda. I look to Yang smiling beside me, and then to the center of the circle. The storyteller, a blazing fire near him, and his dolls and puppets cast shadows to tell our favorite story. Looks like we got here just in time. He just started. Storyteller. This is the story from the beginning. Before the desert, before the heat, men, beasts, and the plants lived together in a cycle of death and reborn. The sun, not the sun, but the rain was soft and gentle, and our families lived and ruled far and wide in peace and plenty. Heckle, remain quiet. No, let's remain quiet. I want to hear the story. And then came the creatures of Grimm. They spread across the land like wildfire, and everything they touched withered and died. The sands blew in, the rain stopped, and when they did come, they flooded and drowned our livestock and our homes. Remain quiet, I want to hear the story. But humanity was not to be wiped out just yet. Allies appeared from the furthest plains, and with our hope restored, we drove the Grimm back. Looks like we got a knight, we got a priestess, and we got a Spartan, I guess, with all praising the rose. We stood up, led by our bravest and wisest, and though the creatures of Grimm still ran free in certain parts of the world, humanity thrives as well. That is why, whenever we receive a plea for aid from another plane, we will always respect the agreement made in past generations and give them our finest warriors, as they do for us. Remain quiet. I'm cutting at this dragon. One of our greatest warriors was Xiaolong, the ancestor of our leader and the woman of whom our tribe is named. She went searching for her husband, who had gone missing during a hunting trip. Well, that's never a good thing. Yay! I'm so excited! She found him in the claws of a mother dragon, but instead of slaying the beasts, she established dominance over them. Dragons are incredibly intelligent, and she was one of the first to tame them. And so she was named Xiaolong Dragon Slayer. Dragon Tamer, actually. Ever since that day, the dragons have served us, protected us, and guided us through the sands, and they serve as a mark of their owner's character. Only the fiercest, the bravest, and the most noble can successfully reign in a wild sun dragon. Sand dragon, I'm sorry. To own one is to continue our traditions, and to have the respect of a dragon is rare. They are loyal only to their masters, and those who have their masters' hearts. The first dragon displayed loyalty only to Xiaolong and her husband. And we have one right here, a real Xiaolong who went out into the desert and bested a dragon. Haha, that's right. Yes, it's true. When she was young, the eldest Xiaolong girl got separated from her caravan during a grim attack. Forced to choose between the wilds and the grim, she chose the wilds like a smart person and all the dangers it possessed. She returned days later, riding on their backs, as her ancestor did many generations before. And that is the story of how the creatures of Grimm scorched the land, how our old life ended, and how our bond with the dragons began. It feels different than the first time I heard it. No, it's the same. We've changed, maybe. Still good, though. Yeah. Yeah. Good dragon. Oh, don't worry. I didn't forget your dinner. I have to go things with our other mama for a bit. I think there's a little error there, just so you guys know. But I'm back now. Aren't I a bit more like their auntie than anything else? Oh yeah, of course. I guess I just forgot sometimes. Forgot what? Well, you know. Remember how the other kids picked on us after they saw how my dragons were towards you? That's right. Wow, that was so long ago. They used to say it meant I was your husband now, like the other Xiaolong from the story. Hashtag team enabler, oh my god. I know. It got to the point to even I thought it meant we were supposed to get married one day. That would have been awkward. No, not me. That's quite alright. Blood relatives or not, I've always thought of you as my sister. All this garbage with Glenda's making me remember stuff that I don't want to remember. Like how I felt when I lost my parents. Ruby, we don't have to talk about that if you don't want to. But I do want to. When Crow brought me here, he gave me hope that I could have a family again. You might not realize it, but you mean more to me than anything else. You and Dad both. So does that mean Crow is still alive, or is he dead? Because I really hope he's alive. Right back at you. You big dweeb. Hey! Smooch, smooch, mwah, mwah. Anyway, let's go home. I think Dad might have run off that Glenda weirdo by now. My weird spear thing should be ready soon, too. Yeah, we've wasted enough time dicking around the fireplace. We arrived back at our tent to see that Dad was asleep and that Glenda lady nowhere to be found. Yes, he scared her away. Every tension I had slipped away in the sudden relief. I felt exhausted. It was late. I should head to bed soon, too. I'm so tired. I had to run all the way back to the blacksmith to get my spear back. And once I actually figure out what that word actually is, I will actually say it. And then there's all that stuff Glenda told me. The Grimm are starting to act weird, and they'll probably keep acting weird, and whether I stay here or go to Beacon. And since I'd rather stay here, well, I can worry about it tomorrow. Sleep now. I step towards my bedroll. Just before I lie down, something slams into me, knocking me down. Ow! Why? These shall long sometime, I swear. Hey, what's your deal? Lump. Grr. Oh, what? Oh! Oh no! Oh! A scream tore through the air. I ran outside just as my tent collapses. A hyena Grimm working its way out of the tangle. It looks at me, makes a noise, something between a growl and a laugh. Oh no. Wait, does that mean they killed Dad? They killed Daddy? What? The Grimm runs toward me and leaps towards my chest. I spin tightly, the butt of my spear coming up and out in an outward sweep, slamming into the Grimm's side, making it screech, and it flies out of sight. I can't kill you guys, but I can sure as heck knock you back. I turn around and look at the village. No. Already a number of Xiaolong lie still. Several women run with children in tow, while other Xiaolongs fought against the monsters. A handful of Grimm turn to chase after the mothers. Oh no, you don't! Not today, son! I call upon my semblance, leaping into place to protect the Xiaolong's retreat. Again, I strike the Grimm with the butt of my spear, hard enough to send them flying. I can't kill these things! A pillar of flame rose into existence near the center of the village. Ah! I am the Super Saiyan! That must be Yang. Wonder how many she got with that. I return my attention to the advancing Grimm. Satisfied that they're no longer going after non-combatants, I run towards the middle of the village where I can hear most of the fight taking place. Oh no! Oh, that guy's got an arm off! And that person's dead. Oh, dead. Oh no! A dead doggy! No! No, doggy! In the center of the village, the great fire remains burning, its flickering light alternatively illuminating and obscuring the horrid scene. Human forms litter the ground, their bodies far outnumbering those of fallen Grimm. They're doing it again. The Grimm are attacking in an organized manner, fighting in waves. Some would strike and then would fade into the night while the second wave advances. That was the first. Then the first wave strikes again to double their numbers against the Xiaolong. It's a terrible, effective tactic. Pardon me. Power unlimited power. A blast of magic cleared away some Grimm. Glenda, her wand held before her like a sword, stepped into a fading purple light. It'll be fine here. Go join your sister. I smile at Glenda, who gives a curt nod before returning to her bloody work. I dash off in Yang's direction, twirling my spear and send the Grimm hurling towards my sister's flames. Where they burn! At the end of the night, everyone is dead. I'm sorry it took so long for me to act. I'm afraid I was unaware of the situation until I was rather late. It's okay, you helped a lot since you showed up. More than I did, really. Ruby, I know that you told me that you wish to stay with the Xiaolongs, but there aren't really any Xiaolongs left. But all the Grimm in Vale are becoming disorganized. It's not just in the desert, it's everywhere. This has happened in many other places, and I can almost guarantee that it will happen again. Here. Something else I don't know. But it will happen again. There are ancient protection spells that protect our plane, and they are dying. We need a true-blooded heir to rekindle them. So it's like Oblivion. The Oblivion gates are opening, and only Ruby can seal them. That's you, Ruby. We need you. If you don't, this will continue to happen until humanity is eradicated from this plane, and eventually every other. However, if you took up the royal duty, if you claim your place as the princess, then you can make it clear that to your people that they are not just isolated incidents. We cannot forget. We cannot twiddle our thumbs until another, more worse attack happens. So I ask you, again, will you come to Beacon and become the queen you were born to be? I don't answer immediately. I look at Glenda, and then almost anywhere but her. I've been almost certain of my decision the night before, but much had happened in those few hours. I'm not longer so sure. I say you go for it. It honestly couldn't hurt. You going there, and hey, might be nice to get a change of scenery. Seeing the same desert sand every day wears me out. I'm not sure I can do it. I'm not much of a queen. Hey, that's okay, I'm not much of a queen either. Well, that's why I'm going with you. That way we can both be bad queens together. What, you can't do that, you should stay with your family. Yang slapped my arm gently. Well, gently for Yang, at least. And it was still nearly enough to bruise. What do you think I'm doing? You're my sister, so that sure as hell makes you family. I look away, blushing at my sister's affection. Stay with the Xiaolong or go to Beacon? Well, let's not beat around the bush, my friends. Let's go to Beacon. Alright, I'll go to Beacon. Much of the day was spent caring for the wounded and the fallen, and going through the destroyed village, seeing what is ruined and what might be repaired. Glenda and I help as much as we can, but with the Xiaolongs as well versed in after-battle care as they are, there isn't much for us to do. At last, I stand alongside my sister and Glenda, as Yang says her goodbyes. I only smile, trying to hold in tears, as the clan bids us fond farewells. I'd only lived here for a few years, but they had been rich and wonderful, those few years had been. And before we left, one of the older women gives me a small charm. Luck to you, Ruby Rose. Thank you so much. Take it with my blessing, I'm so old. With that, we climb atop our sand dragons and give a final wave to the Xiaolong village. We ride off. It wasn't long before the village was out of sight. Only then do I allow myself some tears. Though I keep them quiet, I'm not wishing to disturb Yang or Glenda. So with a bright moon to guide us, we go to the capital of the Kingdom of Vale. And we slowly fade to black. Is that the end? Yes! Yes, it is! Oh my god, that was awesome! I'm loving this. Oh my gosh. I want more. I want more right now. I really want it. So, the creators of this thing They have their own Tumblr and stuff like that. There's gonna be a link in the description to take you to it. You can also go there to download the game for yourself. And oh man, look at Weiss! Weiss looks badass. Okay, I'm getting so excited. Okay, and oh, looks like, oh, look at that concept art for Blake. That's looking good. Oh man, this is just making me so excited for RWBY stuff. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Do they have a Patreon? Do the creators of this have a Patreon? Because shut up and take my damn money. Because, oh my gosh, I want to see more of this. I am so excited. I know that they're like going back into the games to like add in more music and sound effects and all that kind of stuff. I think I actually got I downloaded an older version of this, but anyway, I am still so glad that this was brought into my lap, and I am so thrilled that that I played it. Thanks for reading. Thanks for making it. Oh yes, yes, I am so excited. Okay, so anyway, that is the end, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Like and favorite if you enjoyed, subscribe, of course. Go check out the, oh, and look, and now it shows here because I completed it. Or was it always like that? I don't remember. Anyway, so go check out the Summer Rose Court, the Summer Rose Court Tumblr page to find out more information about this game and show these guys some love. So, I'll see you guys next time I'm out there in YouTube land. Be a good person, tip your waitresses, keep moving forward. I'll see you guys next time I'm out there in YouTube land.